Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Titanfall video for Xbox One. So continuing with the weapon breakdown for the beta, I'm going to take a look at the assault rifle this time, or the R101C Carbine. Now this is arguably the first weapon you will probably encounter when you play the beta. There are obviously two classes open or available to you at the start, which is this class and the one with the smart pistol, but as I said, this is probably the first weapon you'll encounter, and it's probably a good weapon to start with. You know, it's your general kind of assault rifle rules apply. You know, it's a pretty sort of good all-round weapon. You know, it's got decent damage, you know, decent accuracy. Well, I say decent. It's got kind of average damage, average accuracy, and average range, but it's got a really good fire rate, and it's got 30 rounds. So, you know, it's kind of like your general sort of all-round weapon. Obviously, there are a few different things you can unlock for it as well. So there are, the more you use it, you know, in Titanfall, there are kind of challenges you can complete for different guns, and then when you complete those challenges, that results in unlocking different things for it. So there are 4 different scopes, or well, if you include the iron sights, then there are 4 different kind of scopes for it. There's the HCOG, which is kind of like your sort of, I suppose, your red dot sight. Your hologram scope, which is kind of like your holographic scope, and the AOG scope, which is kind of like an ACOG scope. So they are the 4 different scopes you can have for it, and then after that there is a suppressor and extended mags. Now, I did discuss this slightly in my other video. I mean, from the kind of brief period of time when I played it at the preview event, I didn't really see the benefit in having a suppressor. Now, obviously, I do appreciate why you would normally want a suppressor. Obviously, by having it, you stay off the map, and you can sneak around. And obviously, given that this game has cloak in it, you probably kind of pair that up and think to yourself, oh, you know, it's really great to sort of sneak around. But from the time I had played this at the preview event, and you know, I really didn't kind of see the benefit of that because, you know, this game is so fast-paced. You know, everyone's always running around, jumping around, climbing buildings. You know, the whole kind of parkour system means everyone's normally moving so much. You know, there's not often the kind of, I haven't actually encountered that many sort of campers. Again, you know, the beta isn't officially out yet, and you know, I imagine that when it does come out, those kind of stereotypes will transpire, and I do imagine there will be kind of people sort of camping, people just sort of, you know, falling into those sort of typical groups, and obviously when that transpires, then the need to kind of stay off the radar, you know, stealth, cloak, all that kind of stuff, I'm sure that will then surface. But for the time being, I kind of defaulted to extended mags because from my experience in the preview event, then that was kind of the best setup for me. It just kind of seemed better suited to what I wanted to do. Anyway, with that aside, that's kind of all we need to worry about for unlocking it. In terms of sort of general assault rifle behaviour, you know, it's an automatic weapon, so it's, you know, it's pretty good close range. It's got decent range anyway. But obviously, the further away you fire, you do want to kind of burst it. But, you know, I don't need to teach you how to suck eggs. I don't need to teach you how to use an assault rifle, because I'm sure you already know. But yeah, that's kind of all there is really to it. You know, it is a great weapon to start off with, but when you do unlock the SMG later, you may well favour that over this. Obviously, SMGs don't have quite the same range. But, again, as I said, given the amount of, you know, the amount that you move around in this game, you might actually kind of just have that as a trade-off and actually think that you'd rather have kind of, you know, increased fire rate and damage versus, you know, potentially slightly longer range. But anyway, I'll get to that in the SMG video, and if you do want to check that one out, then head over to the channel because we have a video on the SMG. But otherwise, that is largely it for the assault rifle. Obviously, the footage playing in the background is just sort of various kind of assault rifle gameplays, so hopefully you can at least kind of see it in action and sort of see how it plays. But no doubt you've already seen this one. You know, this is the kind of gun that was, you know, shown quite a lot in all the trailers and things like that, so you know, you probably kind of encountered it anyway. But yeah, so as always, if you did enjoy this video, then don't forget to hit the like button, give it a thumbs up, show your support. It does really help me out. Obviously, don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and be sure to head over to the channel because we have a ton, and I mean a ton, of Titanfall coverage. Pretty much everything you can want to know about the beta is already covered, and if there's something we haven't covered, then drop a message in the comment box down below and I'll make sure we cover it. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Also, don't forget to stay tuned to the RX Gaming Facebook and Twitter pages for all your updates throughout the week, and so you know when all these videos drop. And finally, don't forget to add me on Xbox One. My gamer tag is RX. I'm playing Titanfall all week, so you know where to find me. Anyway, thanks again. Peace out.